Hi, good morning. My name is Colin Ong. I have been an ACS student from primary school all the way to junior college. I'd like to just share some of my quick thoughts about ACPS going to Tengah, accepting female students, and also complementing ACS in also helping out SPED and opening up some expertise to another different group of students. Now, I'm not exactly sure what exactly is the ACS brand. I have been in ACS for 12 years. Um, I know the ACS spirit, which is to give one's best and to stay loyal to the school and be very creative and be very in the know of external environment. And when I was in ACS, I learned about developing a confident kind of a demeanor without being too pushy in assuming that I know everything, and to be open to different ideas and to be a good listener. So ACS has taught me a lot, but not exactly sure, is that a branding or is that more of like-minded people want to mature together to contribute both to country and to the world outside. So lots of positive stuff I learned by being from ACS. And of course, I believe that every school has their own positive culture. No school is perfect, it's a work in progress all the time. But what I feel I'm a bit worried about is the concept about bringing ACS primary or so-called bringing so-called branded school to a place where people will say, okay, now I can live in Tengah because it's within 1 kilometer of a good school. Correct. But nobody has ever talked about what happens after these students perhaps leave ACPS and go to a different secondary school. What is going to happen to Tengah after 7 years when the first batch of students perhaps do not want to go to ACS secondary but go to other schools or shift out? What's going to be the spirit of Tengah? In the short run, are we going to have a proliferation of families who are going to Tengah focus in just getting into the good schools? Are we going to build Tengah up to be a so-called ACS town? Or are there other measures? I mean, this measure of being ACS is good if there are other measures, other strong measures, maybe potentially putting a polytechnic over or bringing an institute of technology over, then that's okay. But just bringing good primary schools there um, is dangerous, number one. Number two, is again also artificially moving the property prices too. Is there going to be positive spillover effect? Are people going to shift to Tengah because of that? So I feel that um, we should also talk about MGS because I feel that MGS has always had a very strong connection with ACS. I was always brought up to think that MGS is um, my sister school, right? There's some kind of affiliation. So, is there a relationship between ACS primary, the female students, and MG? Can people from MG and ACS primary female students interchange the schools? We have to discuss about that. The role of MGS, has it been diminished because of this idea? So there's a lot to discuss about, and I'm quite surprised at the speed in which this was executed. Being an old boy, I wasn't even informed about this, but more of it later. Thank you very much.